In this video, I'm going to be testing all the glitches I'm aware of, especially the solo glitches in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So let's start off fast with the shed. Looks like we can still get inside the shed using the Ether Shroud while backpedaling. If you have the augment research to make it so you teleport. There's an augment, you research it, it lets you teleport, so you hold backwards into the door, you can go through it, get out. Then you can sit here and just shoot right here with an LR762 or the normal gun. You can shoot through the wall in order to kill the zombies. They should be coming back here in a second. Yep, we can still kill the zombies from here, so I strongly suspect it's exactly the same as normal. The other thing is if you want to get out of here, you can go right here, go prone. It won't let you move to anywhere to the left. You can hold forward right here and then use it again. It'll let you get out so you can go upgrade and get stuff, and then once you get more Ether Shrouds you can just go right back in. I'm sure it's going to be terrible still with the abominations chomping through the door occasionally and stuff, but it's still a pretty good glitch if you want to use it for a semi-god mode. You can also use the Ether Shroud over on this door. I literally tested it before the video. You just do the same thing here. It's just kind of tricky to do. What I'm really curious about is if we can still jump around the corner over there to get behind the zip line from that side. If so, you can do a pretty good semi-god mode glitch, sort of god mode. I mean, something similar to this. Won't go forever, but I'll check to see if it works. So even though I have the gate open, I've tested this just the other day, so if this works, I'm going to assume it's still working. So you jump around here, hold forward, and teleport, and it lets you up here. You can get behind here when the gate's closed. Mine's already open, but it should still work then. And then you can get over here to this zip line and then be behind the door when it's closed. And then they'll funnel through to the right, and you can farm them in a single file line right here. So that still works. That's good to know. So next up, we're going to try the Mule kick glitch. So this lets you have 3 weapons. So you need 2 weapons that are not pistols, and then you're going to swap to your melee weapon right as you get on this ladder by the start of the map right here. And then after that, you just keep that knife out. Don't pull out a weapon, and then you should buy something. And now let's see. Yep. Oh, no. We don't have 3 weapons. I'll try again. Maybe they patched it. Maybe SMGs don't work. Just to be safe, I'm going to have a sniper and a marksman rifle. I don't think that's going to make a difference, though. So let's go over to this again. Let me get my key ready, and then swap to the melee right as we get on. And maybe I did it too late. We'll see. Maybe they patched it. And if it doesn't work, I'll try it a few more times off the recording. So let me grab that. It did drop my gun again. All right, I'm going to test it a few times. If I can't get it after like 5 times, I'm going to assume they patched it. Okay, so I tried it like 6 times, and I couldn't get it to work a single time. So I'm just going to assume that they patched it. So Mule kick glitch, at least that way of doing it, is no longer a thing. So for this next one, we need a Gobblegum that is on a timer. So like a 3-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute Gobblegum, something like that. Then what we're going to do is make sure it's a fresh round so you can save and quit. And you're going to make sure you're full HP so you can save and quit. And you're going to pop the Gobblegum, and then right as it goes in, you're going to spam the pause button, and you're looking for a bubble to appear on screen. There it is. And as soon as you see that bubble on screen, you go ahead and save and quit, and then you're just going to load the save back. Once you get back in, you'll just keep an eye on that timer and play normally, or just try to get 1 zombie left so you can just focus on your Gobblegum. And the reason we do this, the one I'm using on shields up, that doesn't really matter. What you'd want to do this on is Free Fire or on Idolize. Free Fire is the ideal one, though, because you can just farm fast. And then you can do the God Mode Infinite Solo XP glitch or whatever, the AFK XP glitch that I posted about on this channel just yesterday. It worked yesterday, but we will see. I think there was a patch today, and so we'll see if it got fixed or not. I got to wait for the timing to be done. Now, this glitch basically only works on PC. You can work on console if you plug in a mouse, specifically a mouse, but also maybe a keyboard. What you can do is go to the settings, go to keyboard and mouse, and then go to keybinds and go to combat advanced keybinds. And here you have the Gobblegum slots, and you just find the Gobblegum slot for what you're trying to do this glitch to. And you make the secondary binding scroll wheel down or scroll wheel up if you prefer. And then you also keep the other one. And then right when it's about to run out, you're going to scroll as fast as you can while also spamming the button and hope that you press the button at the right time. It's literally just, can you press the button like the same frame that the Gobblegum's expiring? And if so, it'll pop another one. It'll last forever. So the Gobblegum's almost done now. I got to be careful because I still got zombies running around. So it's about to run out. It's like a 5-minute one, though. So right as it gets low, I'm going to be spamming scroll wheel and spamming 5, and unfortunately I did not get. I'll have to try with another Gobblegum, see if it got patched or not. Okay, so I tried it at least 6 different times. I couldn't get it to work. It's possible it still works and they didn't patch it, because it was just such a bitch to get it to work before, but I want to say it got patched just because I cannot get it to work. Maybe if I tried like 30 times I'd be able to get it to work if it still works. I'm going to say maybe patched. It's such a hard glitch to do. It's always hard to confirm if that one works or not. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so I don't have the clip for it because of re-recording things, but I tested the boat glitch that we did on Terminus for God mode, and I think it doesn't work anymore because the boat just despawns after you blow it up. So you can't really get a boat in place and stand behind it. It'll just blow up eventually and then disappear. So I think that one is patched out and you can't God mode with the boat anymore, but if you know otherwise, feel free to leave a comment and I will check it out. So for this next glitch, you're going to go to Terminus. You're going to go to the Speed Cola machine. And then right past it, there's this thing right here on the map. And you're going to punch this, but you're going to need Melee Macchiato in order for that punch to work. You're going to break that open. Now I have Melee Macchiato. Punch it and break it open. There's a treasure map and shows you where to go on a map. So we're going to go to that location. All right, so according to the map, it was right over here somewhere. You can see it glowing underneath you. It's going to be this thing. You're going to go in here. It's going to be a golden watch. After that, you're going to head back to this location again. You're going to go to this wall and press your interact button. And then there'll be some dialogue and stuff. And then you'll get a new location to go to. Okay, so I'm at 3 locations up here. You got to, keep track of them on your own. But there's the boat, the island, and the other island. It's pretty straightforward. Now what you got to do is go to a crafting table and make mollies. If you're not high enough character level at the time, then you'll have to find them instead. But you have to be level 32, I think it was, to do it. So you go to lethal, and you get the Molotov. And you're ideally going to want 3 of those since there's 3 islands. If you don't have enough, you have to do a few ways to get some salvage real fast. First location I'm going to go to is going to be the boat over the bottom left of the map. What you'll do is you'll see there's a skeleton up on the pole right here. And you're going to throw a molly on him like that, which will initiate a boss fight that you'll have to clear in order to get a special item. So in case there's any confusion, it's this guy. He's basically just a mangler. After you kill him, he'll drop a cursed coin, and you go ahead and head over to the next island. The next island I'm going to do top left. There's a skeleton right here on the, I guess this is the east side of the island, southeast side of the island. So just like before, you're just going to throw a molly on that. Oh, I think I might have missed. We'll see. Yeah, I definitely missed. I'll have to go get another molly. Oh, never mind. It's very forgiving, so we're good. Now I got to beat the next boss. Just like the other guy, it's just another cursed coin. Now you got to get another molly and go over to the island on the east side. The third skeleton's right here on the map, southern side of the island right here. Same thing, molly, beat the boss, get the cursed coin. Once you have all 3, you can go back to the caves and turn them in, or you can turn them in one at a time. And doing this will give you a bunch of rewards and things. There's a bunch of dialogue first, though. So as you can see, you get a bunch of options for legendary guns. And then once he's done talking, he'll give you one final location on the southern island that you'll have to go to. So you have to go to that spot on the island, and then you just have to fight 3 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds of just normal zombies. Like, you literally just do it and just kill things and just wait. And then eventually a lightning strike will happen after 2 or 3 rounds, and you'll get this chest right here that you can open up, and there's a cursed talisman. So the glitch is you take this cursed talisman, and you run around with it for a minute, about a minute or so. There's a cooldown on it before you can put it back in there. And so you take it, wait a minute or 2, and then you go back and you put it in again, or you grab it again, I mean. And if this works like it used to work, it should stack this crazy buff that'll let us get crazy amounts of points. After like a minute or something, you can return the talisman. And then after that, I think, okay, no, you can just grab it again. Grab it again, and then you just got to wait like another minute. And you're just going to keep doing this like 5, 10, or many times as you want, and it should just keep stacking the multiplier that it's going to give you. And then there's this weird thing, the way that it works. It's like it builds this multiplier so you get more and more money for kills. But if you take damage, then it resets it and you start all over. So you need to just, like, once you get it, you need to be killing zombies without taking any damage. Okay, I've put this thing away and grabbed it like 6 times or something. It should be enough for this. So I'm going to start eliminating zombies without taking damage, hopefully, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I can confirm that the infinite money glitch got patched out on the last patch. I did it a bunch of times, and it just gives a normal amount of XP. It doesn't do the 1,000 times XP, or not XP, I mean points. It doesn't give 1,000 times points or anything like that. So the infinite money glitch absolutely patched out. This next glitch, I'm going to test something super painful to test because it takes like an hour to test. So we're going to see if we can still skip the boss fight on Liberty Falls. I'm going to give it one shot, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to call it because it's such a pain in the ass to do this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the main quest normally. We're going to get to the point where we get our first canister. And we're going to go set this thing down in a trap, and then we're going to put the LTG device on this thing and defend it. So we're going to head down the street right here, and we're going to drop the canister here. If you need help on how to do this quest in general, by the way, I have a video, a Liberty Falls guide on this YouTube. You can just go watch that. I don't want to explain how to get to this point. It takes forever. So now we also have this LTG device from something I did off the recording. Put it in here. Again, if you don't know, just go watch the guide. And now we're just going to defend this like normal, and then we're going to lure the boss into the trap like we normally would have to do for this step of the quest. But then we'll have to do something different at a certain point. All right, so we've weakened the boss. Now we need to go down here and activate this trap, make him walk through it. If you've done this quest before, you know exactly what's going on. This is a normal part of the quest, but this is where it diverges, which is why I'm showing it right now. So he's going to go into the trap like normal, and we're going to take that trap back to the church like normal. Oh, well, he's actually going to get out of the trap, isn't he? Oh, boy. All right, well, this is a little awkward. He's dying in the trap. But anyway, you're supposed to die in the trap, and then you're supposed to grab it like normal. Okay, so the tricky part is we're going to take the canister back, and we're going to press the button to drop it at the bottom of the screen. We're going to press that button at the same time as the interact key. And if you press them at the same time, at least before, it would duplicate the canister. So that's what we're going to try to see. So, you know, if you're on controller, it's whatever button it says at the bottom plus whatever your normal interaction key is. All right, so we're going to go up to this. It's E and F on mouse and keyboard. So, all right. Well, it didn't duplicate. It's possible it was user error, but this thing takes like half an hour to an hour to test. So I'm just going to say it may be patched. I feel like people didn't really care too much about that glitch anyway, but there's a decent chance it was patched, unfortunately. But again, not confirmed because I'd have to test this like 10 times to make sure, 5 times to make sure. And it just takes like 30 minutes plus to test this. So I'm just going to call this one here probably patched, but maybe not. Well, you'd have to see for yourself. All right, that about wraps up for this video, guys. Those are all the glitches I'm going to test. I know there's some other ones out there, like smaller ones. There's a multiplayer one. I think it still works in some other way with the Frenzied Flame or something, but I just wanted to test all the solo ones. And, yeah, so hopefully this video helped you out, guys. Now you know which ones are working, which ones aren't working, which ones I think aren't working and things. I mean, some of these are kind of hard to test without spending, like, days trying to, not days, but many, many hours testing. So, but, yeah. So now you know which glitches are working, which ones aren't after the Season 1 patch of Black Ops 6.